All right, well, back at it again. My wife came home and opened our gate, and the dog was out. So, I don't know if I can just bolt that through. Maybe with a big fender washer on the back side of it, but I really probably should put a pole in there. And I think where I was leaving off is maybe put the pole up that high, because then that gives me the flexibility, you know, at the bottom of the boat, regardless of when, you know, I know that I say the boat's down a little lower, or the trailer's down lower, but the boat's floating somewhere around there. Pole, bolt the pole, you know, put 2 bolts through the pole, maybe crisscross, one this way, one this way, and then slip the pipe on. Now if that's the case, you do bolt your pole to your, you do bolt the pipe to the pole with some smaller bolts. Now the pole would sit something like that, because your square post would be coming out of that corner. I kind of want to put it in the corner because that gives me more support on both corners. And then this would slip on top, and then you'd run 2 bolts. Looks like there's typically 2 bolts running through the pipe and then through your inner pipe. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe tomorrow I'll stop by. There's a metal shop by my work that sold me this aluminum. They'll probably have the square pipe. Now, they weren't cheap. These pieces of metal, aluminum brackets, were not cheap. So I only need 2 little pieces, so hopefully it'll be cheaper than what I paid for this. Now, brackets online, I've seen some for $60 for 2, with the pipes, with the bracket, with the clamps, with everything that comes with it to mount it to the boat. I figured I had these. At first I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it. I've thought about doing this before with other things, and I just started tinkering with this one, and it actually came out like a pretty good idea. I was surprised that it was as easy as this. I've watched a lot of homemade ones online, and they were okay, but it's always worth a try, you know. If they don't work, if they fail, if they break, if this aluminum cracks, I'm not really sure, and I really don't know how well they're gonna perform if I hit one too hard. But you gotta think, the boat's floating. It's not like it's, and I'm coming in slow. I'm not going flying into the trailer. I'm coming in pretty slow. So we'll see. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. Like I said, I'm gonna bolt 2 bolts there. Bolt through the pipe. Probably just one, because you gotta think pressure. Most of the time you're gonna be coming in. Pressure is gonna be hitting on this side. So the back of the plate would be supporting it. So 1 low there, maybe 1 high here, and that protects it in both directions. So if it's getting hit from the side, it holds it, and if it's getting hit forward, the back of this is supporting the metal pipe, and then down there it's just keeping it from ripping out. I don't know. We'll get there. But thanks for watching. I'm going to continue on this. I can't really do too much more without that pipe. I may look in my garage and see if I have anything laying around. I do have some aluminum L channel right here, but it might actually work, but it's not. It might work. It may be just worth trying it instead of buying something I don't really need to buy. So let's see, let me show you what it is, but it's definitely not as strong as like a square piece, but it is something I have, and I don't think it really needs to be all that strong. It's more just as support, extra support inside there. These would bend really easy if they got hit. I have a feeling right there, if I mounted those in there, I think this would just bend if it got hit. Yeah, I like the pipe. I like I would even think that the PVC would probably be better, even just going down and being bolted. That would be stronger than this, and then the pipe slipping over top of this. I'd have to cut these down to fit inside that pipe. They don't fit. They don't fit inside the pipe. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my other idea. These are just a thought, but I'll look around my garage and see if I find anything else that may work. Maybe so. I have some Unistrat, I think it's called, for electrical work. That might work. Well, I'm gonna look around, see what I can find. I like to continue doing stuff, so, and if I don't have to buy it, then even better. All right, again, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody if they're deciding on doing this, and it's an easy way of doing it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.